And now we're playing
Mortal Kombat for the Switch. Oh no! I can actually count the pixels on those dust clouds. That's not like 480p quality. It's actually like that on the TV that we're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no!
Oh, I don't want to do that right now.
Oh,
because apparently the Switch has too low of a memory bank to even support the latest patch. So right now, this is base game. This is all the system is capable of running.
This is like actually 2005 graphics. This is
PS2 level graphics.
This is high-end PS2, low-end PS3 graphics. Oh my god, who thought this port was a good idea?
Warner Brothers. And we all know how great their track record is.
Yeah, Warner Brothers adaptations. Like, that movie that featured, was that a guy with a name?
I'm sure there were several guys with names.
I swear to God, there was like a main character that was not in the Mortal Kombat games before.
Oh yeah, it was like Cole Young or something.
I literally do not remember his name.
Okay, I actually finished the story mode on my own time. So I got this game when it first came out, like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I played it for about 5 minutes, clearly enough to get through the story mode, and I just never picked it up again.
Wow.
It's just... I actually kind of fucking hate this game.
You like Mortal Kombat in general, though.
I love Mortal Kombat. But the thing is, it's like... Okay, so the thing you'll notice about the Switch version is the cinematics are great. Like the cutscenes. The cutscenes in betwixt the action is great because it's just ripped straight from like the PS5 version.
Yeah, I mean, it's still like aughts era graphics.
Oh, you see that little frame jump there though?
Oh yeah, it's cutting a little bit.
Oh hey, it's Sang Shung.
Yeah, it's still like aughts era graphics.
But here's like, I'm sure when we get into like the meat and potatoes of this game, which we will, it's like the gameplay itself is also just kind of garbage. Like, so I still keep up with like the competitive scene because I don't know. I guess I like the drama of it.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I just cannot watch it live. I have to like rewatch it at like 1.25 speed. That is how slow this game is.
Slow games. Not usually my cup of tea. Like, for fighting games.
Yeah. Around the time I started to fall out of love with this game is around the time I discovered Guilty Gear Strive. And I was like, wow. So games can actually just be fast and fun and high octane again.
I'm sorry.
They don't have to be this way. They don't have to be this way, Amber.
You've played Melee longer than you've played any of those games.
This is true.
And I gave you all I had.
You never found Melee to be high octane and high speed?
No, I did. It's just...
That is impossible.
You just don't care for Spaceys as much.
I don't care for your Spaceys.
I took your elixir to an Imperial mage.
Yeah, but like, no one cares for my Spaceys. They're obnoxious. That's half the fun, is being obnoxious.
Anyway, I think part of the charm of playing this with you is ragging on the story mode. So, I don't know how much you remember about Mortal Kombat lore going into this game.
Not really.
But like, at the end of the last game, they've just basically reset the entire timeline, except now Liu Kang is a god. That's it. That's all you need to know.
Oh, well, I'm sure there's nothing bad that will come of this.
And Shang Tsung was like the big bad of the last one, so this is just like, oh, look how the mighty have fallen sort of thing, you know?
Yeah. And so what's with this opening scene of the potion seller not having his potions strong enough, or like, is it the potion seller whose potions are far too powerful and he can't sell them because the person requesting the strongest potions are too weak and will surely die? I don't understand.
Why, he's not an old at all.
Wait a minute.
He looks... Another gripe I have with this game is that all the characters look the goddamn same.
On behalf of a dissatisfied customer.
And if you remember, Chronica was the, like, big bad of MK11, like the first story mode. Yeah, Time Mage.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I said.
What I want, Shang Tsung,
A
is to
mage
elevate
of
you,
time.
to make you the great sorcerer that now you can only pretend.
Does he have... Wait, did I see that right? Does he have pointy elf shoes? Like, he's helping out with Santa's workshop?
You are uniquely resilient.
Talking about them
Who else could eke out
J Santas.
Yeah, exactly. Those J December
fake
25ths.
magic?
A living. It is barely
I
surviving.
like it. He needs little bells on the end of those.
You know, there's actually a skin for Reptile where he's an elf.
Good.
They did like holiday themed costumes for a few characters.
And the
like-
elf shoes didn't.
General Shao was Santa Claus.
How do you know?
I like that. I think that's funny.
Are you?
I am your deliverer,
I could stand to see more of
Join
that.
me, and I will put the realms at your feet.
See this? This is the face of a happy person.
Oh yeah. That's can you like maybe back the camera up?
No! I must see all of his pores!
Every tooth must be identified.
Now, I want you to look at these two characters and tell me if you can tell the two apart.
Oh, one has a pointy hat, and one has a flat hat with a dome.
This is a good harvest, Kombat.
Yes.
That's the difference, right?
That is like the only difference, yes.
No, of course not. But we've worked these fields since we were kids. In 40
Sleeveless
years,
jacket.
we'll still be
Okay.
stooped and
With a
feet
hoodie?
old man way.
Is that a hoodie? Is that like a hoodie with hoodie drawstrings?
As long
What
as I've known
time is this supposed to
I
be?
don't know. Because
That's like straight out of this century.
I presume that this is supposed to be in like modern times because you still have Johnny Cage in here and he's still like a Hollywood actor.
Stories of our
But they have
great
potion
adventures
sellers selling their mighty
down
potions.
through generations.
it may not be glorious.
Also, I fucking hate Raiden.
Village thrive.
He is just an insufferable prick.
But is it so
He's
wrong
just like,
to want some excitement?
his whole shtick is, oh, look how humble and noble I am.
Dinner at Madame Beau's tonight. Last to fill that.
And it's so
card
fucking just...
You work faster
It-
than me?
They literally just wrote Raiden to be a Mary Sue, and I hate it.
Yeah, see, if they wanted an actual Mary Sue, somebody that's just generic and boringly perfect, they could have picked me, and they chose not to.
Missed opportunity, really.
Yeah,
You should have been Earthworm's champion.
I would have vastly enhanced the gameplay and story of the Mortal Kombat world.
That is, it
Even though
stands.
I've never really cared enough to know what the story is.
Well, here's the thing about Mortal Kombat. You don't need to pay attention to the story for more than, say, 2 games, and then they just reset everything.
I'm starving.
Yeah, the impression I get is that the story is a pretext for watching bloody, gory fight scenes.
Oh, absolutely.
Whatever you want.
Like, this is a game that I assume is dumb because it knows where its bread is buttered.
Like the
and
sons I never
honestly,
had.
I don't have a reason to knock it for that. I think that's perfectly respectable when you know what you're you know what you're here for.
Have you two
They know
been
what you're here
practicing my
for.
lessons?
Give you the
As we
bloody
can.
guts.
The harvest leaves us
That
time for
said,
martial arts.
I will give credit where
First
credit
now
is
you
due.
found nothing but
Madame
excuses.
Beau is
You
amazing.
failed to prepare.
Your preparation.
She
will fail.
was announced as like a surprise cameo fighter not too long ago, and
We'll
people
see if
just
I
like,
give you anything special to
I'm glad you're paying. Madame Beau might just pad the bill with her anger.
I am paying. You finished work last.
But I
I
delivered
do
my card
respect
first.
that
Delivered.
older
The
women
bet was
can
in
beat
field.
the shit out of
That's
young
not what I
men.
remember.
So that's how it is, eh?
Wait,
What do you say we settle this?
I forget what I'm
man-to-man?
going with this. Settle this man to man. You guys want to fight in the middle of the restaurant? Now that's just rude.
You mean fight?
I'm assuming this is like a stage now, and you
Oh,
can just
it-
fight in the restaurant.
Oh yeah, it was like one of the first announced stages. Which, by the way, the reason we're playing this in the first place is this game's dead.
This game's dead.
This game's basically a year and a half in, and it's dead.
Just now.
Yeah, they released the definitive edition not too long ago, and as far as NRS games go, that's it. You're done. Sorry, man.
You will be down in no time. Fight.
Yeah, that's right. You gently throw him.
Again, I don't know what I'm doing with this game, so... Nope. Come here.
I'm just admiring the graphical masterpiece that is. Like, usually I'm not one that cares about good versus bad graphics if the gameplay is fun. But, like, a next-gen game on a Switch, I have to make
This is just bad, yeah.
I have to make fun of the graphics. It's
Also,
required.
you'll note that I haven't been able to use Kung Lao's hat this entire time.
Yeah, what's the deal with
Because
that?
he hasn't learned how to use a hat blade yet. So his entire chapter, I just fight using base Lao.
So, nothing interesting.
Absolutely nothing interesting.
Good job. They did it.
Oh no!
Oh, he slapped your head, it's over. But don't worry, he isn't using his hat either, because it's off. His hat is gone, it's not there. Yeah, you know.
No, I'm over here.
You know who I'd be? I'd be that dude chilling in the back with his sunglasses, just not giving a shit about the fight over there. I'd like glance over and be like, "Whoa, hey guys, chill." But like, that's about it. Reminds me of the first weekend I moved to a state called Michigan. I was in the state of Michigan, and I just moved, and I went to a Meijer. Which everyone knows in Michigan what Meijer is. It is like Walmart, but Michigan.
The day's coming, come now.
And I guess they don't sell guns, but they can sell the ammo. And I'm just in there, I'm like, I want to grab some food for myself. I just moved. I want to have the ingredients to make like a sandwich.
Everything
And as I like walk in, I see some guys like getting to blows with each other. Like they're fist fighting, they're punching each other, shoving each other around. It's getting loud.
Uh-oh!
Oh man,
What do we got here?
This guy has a mask. He can't breathe real good. Either that or he doesn't want to inhale the racism particles from being in a place that is filled with people.
His name's Smoke, so I guess his whole thing is just having COPD.
Ah.
Anyway, continue your story.
Yeah, I just walk into the store. This is like the first time I'm walking into a grocery store in Michigan, and I just see people beating each other up, and like security and cops are starting to get involved, and I'm just like,
nothing from me.
well, that's a hell of a welcome. Should I expect this all of the time?
And in your defense, yeah, that kind of thing has happened every single day since moving up here.
Yeah, no, it's really weird. It's like, I think they pay actors to fight in the Meijer every time I walk in there. Because literally, I've been to Meijer hundreds of times, several times a day for certain places, and every time there's always a fight going on. It's so weird. And it's always a fist fight too. They never pull out any weapons, you know, never a particularly bloody affair. It's just a fist fight every time.
Speaking of fist fights, now at least you've got a cameo to assist you with.
Wow.
You use the R button to do it.
No. Eh. Ha, you fool. You fell for my basic punch.
Please. What are you gonna do? Oh!
Oh no!
Oh no, he's
It
spaced!
worked! How did it work? How could you do that? Get out of here!
This is okay. We've played through MKX. Whoa!
Nice.
Nice stretch Armstrong
Big
there.
stretch.
We played through the MKX and the MK11 story modes, and all Dan would do, he's the one playing right now, all he would do is he would spam down 2.
And it worked.
It worked surprisingly well. Especially in Mortal Kombat 11, where once a game you can do it for like big damage.
Oh no! Oh wait, we're good. We're good. I'm very good at this game, guys.
I mean, when you're playing as base Lao, what else are you really supposed to do?
Grab. Oh, do all the grabs just do that? Is that just a grab thing? The last grab did it too. Like I want to be sure that.
Well, that one didn't.
Yeah, but like, do the base grabs give out the big stretches? But really, though, that was the only time that sort of thing ever happened at Meyer. Like, I'm just like, well, that's a hell of an introduction, and then it just was never the case again. I was just wrong. And like, I lived there for months. It was the only time. It was just the first time I walked into that Meyer. Otherwise,
Now who's
he was alright. Could have done much worse.